Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to flash the stock ROM on Samsung Galaxy M31. Okay, first we need to check what is the current version of our software, because when it comes to Samsung devices, we need to remember about one thing. It's flashing the stock ROM version, because it's impossible to flash the older version than our current. So to check the software version that we have, we gotta open up the settings, then scroll down until you find About Phone, and then click on Software Information. Now under build number we have our current version, and in my case it's M31 5F XXS4CWK7. That's the version that I have, so it means that I can flash the same version of the stock ROM or every version higher. It's impossible to install older version. You can also check the software version in recovery mode. Let me show you how. You gotta power off your device. Checking out the version in recovery mode is for people that their phone don't want to launch. It's simply looped in the loading screen. And sometimes flashing the stock ROM might help with a problem that device doesn't want to turn on at all, and it's looped in the loading screen. Okay, now we gotta connect our USB-C cable to our phone. The cable also needs to be connected to the computer. And now we gotta hold power key and volume up at the same time until we see the Samsung logo. When it appears, release the finger from power key, but keep holding volume up. So first, power and volume up. Now release power, but keep holding volume up. Okay, and in here we also have our software version. Okay, once we know it, let's power off the device. Using volume keys, select power off. Let me only get the focus on the camera, okay. Select power off and confirm by clicking the power button. We can also unplug the cable for now. And now in the meantime we need to download a few things on our computer. First, visit our page HardReset.Info. You can see the link right in here, and then go into download section. First type Samsung drivers and click on search. Select these drivers and hit the download button. Then go again into download section and type Odin and also click on search. And we need to download the latest version 3.14.4. Also click the download button. Then open up a new tab and type SM31 5F firmware. I highly recommend to use this page, samfw.com. Click on that. Now scroll down, and in here we need to type our country or CSC code. My version that I have is for German market, so I need to select DBT. But of course, other languages also works, English, etc., etc. Okay, now we gotta scroll down. And in here we have all software versions. As you could remember, I had the latest version, so I can only flash the same version once again. But let's say that you have, for example, this version, VCF, so you can flash the same version or every version above. But in my case, I need to select the one that I already have. Now scroll down, and we have 3 download links. Let's say that I'll pick this one in the middle. First we gotta wait because it needs to load. And then click the download button. In my case, everything is already downloaded, so I'm not going to repeat it once again. And now open up the downloads folder. And in here we have our software, Samsung drivers, and the Odin app. And we need to extract all 3 files. So right click, you can use WinRAR and click on extract to. If you don't have a WinRAR, click on extract all and extract. It will also fully work. All 3 files. In my case, everything is already extracted except my software, so I'll do it right now because I have forgot it. And here I have an old version, so I'll delete it for now. And now, first, open up the folder with the Samsung drivers, double click and launch the installer. In my case, it says that it's already installed, so I'm not going to repeat the installation process once again. The installation is really easy. All you need to do basically is to tap on next, and that's the whole installation. And after it's finished, I highly recommend to restart the whole computer so everything will work properly, if you are installing them for the first time. Okay, then open up the folder with the Odin, double click, and launch the program. Click on OK, and we have our Odin now. On our phone, we need to turn on the download mode. To do it, again, we need to have the USB-C cable that is connected to our computer, and now the device needs to be turned off. Hold both volume keys at the same time and insert the cable, but don't release volume keys yet. Keep holding until you see this menu. Now click on volume up, and now we are in download mode. And I don't know why, okay, now it has appeared. I'm talking about the numbers under ID.com right in here. You need to see the numbers, because if you don't see them, it means that it may not work simply. It is really important that you need to see them. The common problem is in cable that you are using. I highly recommend to use the original Samsung USB-C cable. If you don't have the original one, you can always use another good quality USB-C cable. Okay, if we see the numbers, everything is okay. Now click on BL, go into download section, and open up the folder with the software. Double click and select BL file. Open. Now the AP, select the AP file, click on open. Also, you need to be aware that if you are flashing the stock ROM, the phone will perform a factory reset. Everything will be fully cleaned. The phone will be like, a brand new. So you need to have that in mind, that everything will be also erased. So have that in mind. Okay, the AP file is going to load a little bit longer because that's the biggest file. So we need to be patient. So we gotta keep waiting. Okay, now the CP, select the CP file, click on open, and the CSC, and in here it's important that you need to select this CSC file, not home CSC, normal CSC, and then click open. Wait until everything is loaded, and if it is, click on start button. We can see on the left corner that it's going. We have the bar down below, which is slowly fulfilling. And now it's going to take a little bit, so we gotta be patient. After that, our device will be turned off, and after a few seconds, it will be automatically turned on again, and we will have to go for the setup process. We'll do it on the video, of course, and we will verify the version in the settings of our phone. Okay, so it's going to take a little bit, so I'll see you in a second. Okay, it has finished. When it says pass, that means that everything is okay. Our phone now is rebooting. It will turn on within a few seconds, maybe a little bit more, but it depends simply. But I think that up to 1 minute it should be turned on. We can now unplug the cable. We won't be needing it anymore. We can also turn off every app. We don't need the Odin app anymore. And actually, let me go quickly to the full screen. That's all that we had to do on our computer, so and now we can go to the full screen. Okay, now we gotta wait until our phone turns on. So we gotta keep waiting. Okay, the phone has turned on, and now we gotta select the language. I'll stick to English, of course. Click on OK. And now click on Start. Click on Agree, click on Next. Click on More and Agree. Of course, if you want, you can connect to the Wi-Fi. In my case, I'm going to skip everything in the setup process, so it will be much faster. And I want to show you how you can verify the version in the settings now. So click Next. Scroll down, Accept. Skip. Next. Skip. Finish. Okay, the phone has turned on, as you can see. And now let's verify the version in the settings. In my case, there won't be any difference because I was flashing the same version, but I'm showing you how you can verify, because let's say that you were flashing a newer version of the stock ROM. So go into About Phone, then Software Information, and in here, if you are flashing a newer version than your previous one, you'll be able to verify it right in here. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.